Hey guys, welcome to Chit Chat with QT. The thoughts and views that I express are my own personal opinions and are for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. While you're here, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. So let's get into the video, guys. Let's get into the interview that the Lie-Vivor, not the Survivor, the Lie-Vivor, Martell Holt did with Upscale magazine. So let me read you guys what I was able to find. This is not the full article, but it's enough for me to let you guys know it's all straight bullshit. So they have it titled The Survivor. Love and Marriage reality TV star Martell Holt talks co-parenting, finding love again, and owning his mistakes. The lies. So it says, breakout reality TV star Martell Holt of Love and Marriage Huntsville has been faced with several life-changing alterations to his daily decision-making process, friend circles, and in his career. What career? First, he and his wife of 12 years decided to divorce. The hardest part was going through a public divorce on national television. Another lie. He and his wife did not decide to divorce. His wife decided to divorce him. Because if Martell had his way, he would still be married to Mel and he would still be cheating on her. They go on to say, viewers tuned in to the real life drama and watched everything play out on the top ranked on network reality show, but there is nothing like getting the story straight from the source. No television cameras necessary. We caught up with Martell while he was in Atlanta spending time with his reported love interest, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Sheree Whitfield. So they say, you look amazing today. I'm glad you don't look like what you've been through. You are dealing with co-parenting, new schedules, a new baby, and basically a whole new life. How are you balancing everything? They're glad he doesn't look like what he's been through. Are you kidding me? Whatever he's been through, went through, and will go through was done by he himself. But Martell answers the question and says, a lot of the Martell you saw back then, I was a little bit more reserved. I am always transparent about things I am going through. When I say that I started over, I mean all the way over. I've been through bankruptcy, business bankruptcy, and rebuilding businesses. Adjusting to having the kids 7 days on and 7 days off. I'm still a strict parent and I still want things done certain ways. I just don't talk to them about the things going on between their mom and I. Making sure the kids get to remain kids is important to me. Now, why does Martell always make it a point to say how strict he is with those kids? He wants to make sure he's the disciplinarian, but he wasn't disciplined enough to keep his penis in his pants. But he was disciplined enough to carry on a 7+ year affair at the time of his separation from his wife. Not only disciplined enough to do that, but disciplined enough to do it with other women. But he want to act like those kids are little soldiers and how strict he is. How come he wasn't strict with his damn self? And I'm sure you do make sure that you don't talk about the things that went on between you and Mel. Because what? Just a couple months ago, you were on the internet blasting their mom. And we know you definitely didn't tell him that. You're going to try to keep all that swept under the rug, but those kids are approaching teenage years, the oldest two, and they're going to find out. Martell is going to have to tell the truth to them, or they'll find out online. It's a whole lot out there. Then Upscale asks, you have an addition to the family since your divorce too. Knox is gorgeous. He strongly resembles all the rest of your children. Martell says, I have those strong genes, I guess. So I introduced the kids to Knox when he was about 4 or 5 months old. I wanted to make sure the time was right. I recorded everything. You know, in the situation that my ex-wife and I had, we were not together when Ariane was pregnant. And we weren't together when Knox was born. And before I even finish this bullshit, this man is a Lie-Vivor. That's what he is. He's a Lie-Vivor. Why the hell would Martell lie and say that he and Mel were not together when Ariane was pregnant? Knox was born in December. Only thing people got to do is count the months back. So he was with his wife. As a matter of fact, I remember Mel saying that he told her about it on Mother's Day. Now, she had left the month before, but the girl was already pregnant. And on top of that, not only was she pregnant, but she admitted herself to being pregnant twice before while he was married. So for him to try to act like in this damn article that he was done with everything, him and his wife was divorced, and he got this girl pregnant, and the girl already said that he paid for the A word and that she had a miscarriage. The effing lies. But he goes on to say, when people go through situations like this, you know, a lot of people would wait until the kids were in their teenage years or even adulthood to introduce them to each other. But I love all my kids so much. I explained to them that they have a little brother, daddy's son, and told them that I want them to meet him. Of course, they had questions, as kids do. 2 weeks later, I took them to my mom's house to meet Knox, and it was love at first sight. I hate that I waited so long. You know, you must move on and move forward. Yeah, wait until they're old enough to find out baby Knox wasn't the only creation with you and coleslaw, dumping all his damn trauma on those kids. And thank goodness they have a mom, Mel, who takes them to therapy. Because Martell is the type of man that just thinks whatever he does, everyone just has to accept it. And I'm sure those kids love their little brother. But the situation of how their little brother was created was messed up. And then this last question, they respond saying, absolutely. It seems like you are really managing this co-parent situation well. The internet caught a glance of you guys even vacationing together. Martell says, yes, that was very important to me for the kids to see their parents get along. Both grandparents were there, and I think that was a very powerful move. We all had a really good time. So it was important for him, for the kids to see their parents get along. But your ex-wife is the one who planned and paid for the trip and invited your bum ass and your mama. He talks as if he, as the man, wanted that trip to happen. Like he planned the trip. Like he thought it would be a good idea. And we know just from Mel being on her own lives and giving interviews that she thought it would be a good idea. This man is a habitual liar. And we know a few short weeks after that trip, he was online blasting his ex-wife all over social media. But yet he's sitting here being interviewed acting as if he's an angel. And allegedly, he got turned down on that trip, which is another reason why he blasted Mel all over social media. Now, this wasn't the whole article. This is only what's been posted online, but it's a damn shame that these people who run the magazines and Carlos King himself don't properly vet folks. We know Carlos didn't do that with Cuckoo, and this magazine definitely didn't do it with Martell. And he's been getting blasted. The magazine has been getting blasted ever since they posted that he was going to be on the cover. And for them to title this piece as The Survivor is puzzling. Like I said, nobody did their research because everyone else survived him. I would say everyone but Coleslaw, because he's driven the peasant completely crazy, if you ask me. And now he's found love again. That's what Coleslaw's dumbass gets, period. Because we will never forget how bold she was. Now her dumbass is damn near silent. Tongue twisted, tied up, all of that. See, she can't brag about taking Mel's man with her eyes closed. And instead of her eyes being closed, her legs is what should have been closed. But she can't brag about how Martell don't want no old bitches. Because he's claiming one that's what? 25 years older than her? I will never have pity for Coleslaw's disrespectful ass. Throughout the years, we've seen video after video after video after video of her taunting Mel, of Martell taunting Mel. If you ask me, they both damn near wanted to mentally torture Mel. So they both can continue to get that karma that they're getting, if you ask me. Coleslaw got a baby out the deal, and that's it. After damn near investing 10 years, all she has to show is a baby and never getting claimed. And yeah, they gonna try to paint this guy as a survivor. What the hell did Martell survive? His own bullshit? He survived the shit he did and he's a victim? This Negro wouldn't even let his ex-wife get the furniture out of the house. Just straight up trifling. He survived sticking his penis in multiple women without protection. And again, he's saying he's found love again. This Negro didn't even love himself, period. He damn sure didn't love his ex-wife, nor those kids. Because if he did, he wouldn't have been doing the shit that he was doing. And they say he's owning his mistakes. Was it a mistake to try to take the kids from your ex-wife, the primary parent and provider? Was that a mistake, Martell? I'm hoping they talk about that in the fully released article. And just this little small portion, guys, pissed me off. Do you hear me? Just filled with lies, and they only asked him, what, 3 questions? Filled with lies. So imagine what he's going to say when we get to see the rest of it. Just a straight up joke. The shit that this man did for years, and he admitted when Mel said, well, you may need a girlfriend then, that he went out and got a girlfriend the same exact night and slept with her and Mel for over 7 years while creating babies with the both of them. But he's the survivor. But you guys, drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this BS. I'm just rolling my eyes while I'm recording this video because it's typical Martell. But let me know if you feel like Martell is a survivor or a lie-vivor. And also let me know if you've seen him owning his mistakes. And somebody tell me if I'm wrong, but Coleslaw was pregnant. when Mel finally left, already pregnant. So if I got that wrong, you guys drop down in the comments and let me know. But just like Carlos asked him on that stage at the reunion last year, well, when did you get her pregnant? He didn't answer. And she's never really confirmed the child's exact birthday. But like I said, we know it's in December, and count back. Just count back. Straight up lies. But anyway, guys, drop down in the comments. Let's chit chat about it. Please also make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe, and share the video. And I shall chat with you soon. Bye.